Standing in there well. Light is on. Set for action. Last of the day. Off. Upper Limits dragged straight back to be a clear last early on. Ain't No Other Man got out of the gates in a hurry. Away quickly as Beads charging up with Ice Picnic and Capital Flight. Can't Be Done. And then wider on the track is Universal Flair. Corn Cob settling back about midfield and joined by Honeydew. Catalpa pushing up underneath of that pair. They're followed after a length at the 800. Multiverse, Upper Limits. Getting back Storm Chaser, and back with it as well is Featherweight. So the favourite is well back in the field here as Ain't No Other Man brings them down the side. 600 left to go. Ain't No Other Man by 2 to Capital Flight, and Bead sitting on its outer. A length and a half away. Can't Be Done. Universal Flair has been out there very deep, covering a lot of extra ground as they come into the turn from Catalpa. Ice Picnic is back near the middle, and Honeydew commencing its run. Storm Chaser getting into the clear. Ain't No Other Man though with a big lead at the 200. Ain't No Other Man by 3. Capital Flight. Universal Flair running on Storm Chaser. Ain't No Other Man still by a margin. Ain't No Other Man with 100 to go. 3 in front. Storm Chaser is cutting down the margin. Look at Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser burst up, grabbed the lead. Brilliant win. Storm Chaser has come with a rattling run to win. Ice Picnic getting up for second. Ain't No Other Man tiptoed late and is a photo for third with Corn Cob. Upper Limits. Universal Flair not far from them. Honeydew next home. Then Catalpa, Capital Flight, Multiverse dropping right out of it is Beads. Then further back in the field, Featherweight, and Can't Be Done has departed company with his rider Patrick Carberry, but there's nothing wrong with Pat. He's on Shank's pony, walking back to the jockey's room as the horse continues on riderless. Storm Chaser, slashing win here. Winning double for Clint Johnston Porter. And the Luke Fernie trained 3-year-old, far too good. Storm Chaser settled back, conceded them a decent head start. Ain't No Other Man making all the play, and still with a big lead at the 200 mark. That was quickly eroded into. Storm Chaser has won one well, and scoring from Ice Picnic. Now it's very tight for third. In fact, it stopped so quickly, Ain't No Other Man. Corn Cob has joined it on the outside and got the photo. Corn Cob getting third in front of Ain't No Other Man, and Upper Limits, who made headway as well. 9-7, 6-10, the interim placings to the last event of the day. The favourite saluting for the Luke Fernie yard, an impending 3-year-old out of Chansky, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter to give Clint the second leg of a double on this program. Owned by Luke Fernie, T. Allen, Yarradale, M.R. Della M. Johnson, P. Flay and S. York, J. McKevin, Horatio Shapiro, G. and Mrs. S.V. Dorr. And he claims his 5th win today from 11 starts, on the cusp of 4, and he's a talent that really I don't think they've got anywhere near to the bottom of at this stage. Storm Chaser, that's a fine win. 1:13.49 the time, 36.72 the sectional, a lengthened a quarter by 1. The official margins there to race 9. Ice Picnic at its first outing for Steph Vahala, second home, a frosted trammel gelding, ridden by Stephen Parnham, and Corn Cob first up. Just getting the nose down on the line there in that battle for the thin edge of the wedge by Awesome Rock from Cornflakes. Brad Parnham, the rider for Chris, and Michael Gangemi. Well, it's made up about 7 lengths at least at the 200 on that leader, who did tiptoe dramatically, but it was ultra impressive all the same. Storm Chaser at its second run back in this campaign. Followed a very good return, and it looks set for a great campaign as we head downstairs now and catch up with Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. He sure is. That was a emphatic victory from Storm Chaser. He got a long way back and he was in between horses, and it looked a little bit tricky at some stages for him, but in the end his class prevailed, Luke. Yeah, he's super. He'll go out to the paddock now for the carnival. He's always showing good ability. We just tried to knock off a little bit of west speed on the way out once once it's all done. So done a good job, great ride, nice horse, and he's going to be there in the carnival time. From a handicapping perspective, he's still relatively lowly rated. What type of races are you trying to pitch him at? Oh, I haven't really worked that out. I just know that you can see the ability behind the scenes, that he's going to win nice races, so we'll give him every opportunity to be there. Does he have the scope to improve over a little bit more ground, or at this stage do you really feel he's a get-back sprinter? I reckon a bit of ground might get there one day. 1400, he won over 1400 when Frosty rode him and he sat on top of the speed, but he seems to be more adaptable now and races better chasing him. So, yeah, world's his oyster. A nice way to finish the day. Well done.
Yeah, one wins, one run last. Beautiful.
There's Luke Fernie after the win of Storm Chaser. Scott's best bet of the day salutes, and as we touched upon pre-race, he looks like a really, really nice horse, and getting back over 1,200 metres, he really knows how to crunch the line late.
Correct, Lockie, and I think if he got that nice run through them first up over the 1,000, he may have made a bit of a race of that late. Take nothing away from the effort of Final Siren, who won that event. He was 3 deep the trip, no cover, and Ginnivan obviously somewhat franked that form earlier. He's probably stiff to run into a horse like Songer in a 66 plus, to be fair, and so Storm Chaser franks that form and wins again here. Clint Johnston-Porter's building up a really nice association with this horse. Clint, first up, it looked like over the 1,000, he just got held up at a key stage.
Yeah, just when I started making my run, I just got held up a little bit. It was a terrific run. Like first up, no trial, was perfect. Coming to this race today, I was quite confident. It was just what type of run I was going to get, and it ended up perfect.
What type of run did you get? Obviously, you said it worked out perfect in the end, but it looked like at stages there it was going to be nervous of how you got into the clear.
Yeah, I always had the horse to do something with it. It was just a matter of if I was too far back and had set him too much of a task, but he was up for the task and got the job done.
Congratulations, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Clint Johnston-Porter combining with Luke Fernie and Storm Chaser to take out the last of the day here at Belmont Park.